Hey!
Hi!
I know you guys.
Welcome.
Welcome.
It's very weird. It's nighttime. It is in the night.
Welcome, everybody. Yeah, it is. It's the evening. It's been 11 hours since we went live.
It has been.
Seems weird that it's been that long, but
Hello, everyone.
doesn't seem like it's been that long, but I guess it has. Yeah. Hello.
Hey.
Over on Facebook. We've also got Instagram rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey.
Hey. Just doing a little guitar picking.
While we wait for some people to keep showing up. Hi. Yes, very good. Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Hi,
everybody.
friends. We're so glad that you're here for our community gathering. Yay! Hi, dear.
You having a good day today, everybody?
Hello. Stacy. Hi, Kate.
Everybody's coming on.
I'm so glad. Welcome here. So just a reminder, we're really excited to have you here. You're welcome here just exactly as you are. We want this to be a space that you can come and rest, find connection, healing, just exactly as you are. Hi, Caro.
Hey, guys. Yeah, as people are loading on, again, we wanted just to spend 15 minutes? 20 minutes?
I'm gonna actually tilt this up a little just
Do
so
it.
our faces are above the comments. Or I might throw our phones to the ground.
Do your thing.
Here we go. Is that okay, everyone? All right, here we go.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
Mom, my mom made it on.
I feel like your sister gave us this advice months ago, if not a year ago, to tilt up more like this. So
She
we
did.
have.
She's smart, but she's my little sister, so I have to pretend like I don't know what she's talking about for just a little bit longer. Hi, everyone.
So why don't you-
Welcome.
Let everybody know why we're here tonight. Again, just for 15, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah. So it's going to be a short time that we're going to spend together. We want to be really respectful of your space. But we wanted to come together as part of the Come Together group. And those of you who watch our
Aptly named.
morning show every weekday at 7 a.m. to have just a space that we come together and connect with one another. Even though we're physically distant, emotionally and socially, we're going to stay connected. So we're going to spend a little bit of time tonight. We're going to listen to some music. We're going to take a
Cool.
moment of silence. And if that means that you're a person who prays as a spiritual practice, meditates, just holds space, loving kindness, meditation, just a moment of silence to honor the people who have been sick, have been exposed, passed away around the world, to the people on the front lines, mental health care workers, first responders. We just want to honor the people who are heading out and helping with everything too. And then for me and you and everybody else here, we're all being impacted. This is something that's happening around the world. We just want to have a little bit of light here in the middle of the unknown.
One of the things I thought was interesting, just looking at the numbers in the last hour or so, looks like there's 245 some odd people that are affected globally with this. So I thought that was pretty
It's a lot of people.
wild. About 10,000 deaths so far. And again, we know that this isn't the only thing that's affecting our world.
That's right.
This is just one thing that's going on. People are still going to work and coming home and doing their thing and getting other sicknesses and getting married. Had a
Postponing weddings.
yeah, I had a friend that said that their relative got married on Monday because they had it planned for a month or so from now, but they didn't know what this would look like and that things would be canceled. So they went to the Justice of the Peace and got married on Monday. And so things are still happening in the world, but we just wanted to hold a few minutes for how this is affecting everyone else. But 245-ish people globally, 11,000 people in the US have contracted the virus. So about 10,000 deaths, and they're here in the US about 150 deaths. So
It's gonna hold space for people's families, people that we know, and for you too, right? Because I understand that maybe we aren't showing symptoms, or maybe we are, or maybe you're not personally someone who is worried about your immunity, but maybe you had to cancel a trip or postpone a vacation to, maybe you couldn't have a birthday party for your kids or celebrate something that's important to you, a graduation, a wedding, an engagement. Maybe you have mental health things that are coming up for you and it's hard to be on your own. That matters too. And we're gonna hold the tension of both. 84,000 recovered as well.
It's a great number, yeah.
Let's talk about that too. That matters.
Great number to focus on as well.
No matter how dark it gets, there's always hope and there's always light, and the light always comes again. So we're gonna honor both. We're gonna honor the dark and we're gonna keep pointing to the light.
Yeah, I love that.
You wanna sing a little bit? Play a little bit of music. So just let your heart be here, your body be here. You're not alone. I mean, you can look at the number in your screen, right? There's other people right now tuning in to the same frequency, to the same place too.
All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I went for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Yeah, I stopped into a church. I passed along the way. I got down on my knees. I began to pray. Sing, baby. The preacher likes it cold. Knows I'm gonna say, California dreaming on such a winter's day.
I was thinking about this song when it just seemed to like speak to me, that like always wishing for something that was a little brighter and a little happier. In some place that we've been before, but we've not currently experiencing it. So this was an apt song. And as we head out of winter and into spring, just feel a little California dreaming.
California dreaming on such a winter's California dreaming on such a winter's California dreaming on such a winter's California dreaming
I'm bombing it.
on such a winter's day.
Music is one of those things that can help us to feel connected, bring up our feelings, especially if we're having a hard time getting in touch with them. You don't have to do it perfectly to enjoy it. So we're so glad that you're here again, just making some space, making some time to connect, and to really focus on our hearts and our connections across community too. So what I want to do now for just a couple minutes is we're going to have a moment of silence, prayer, meditation, sending out love, connection, whatever that looks like for you. If you are a person with a spiritual practice or a faith practice, that certainly is a place that we could do that here. And if not, that's okay. You're still welcome here to just hold space, to just maybe take a moment of silence, and we're just going to acknowledge really the weight, I think, is maybe the best way way that I can talk about it that we've all really been under, to point to the people who might be immunocompromised or in a tough spot, and how we can just maybe put some love back into the world here. I'm thinking of it for myself personally, like right from my heart, as like a Care Bear stare out into the world, and we all actually really do have the power to do that. I can't change the world, I can't fix everything, but I can be here. I can be here, and I can just keep showing up every day to the best of my ability today, right here. And right before this live, that was taking a nap. That was the best I could offer the world, and honestly, I think I'm a better person for that. So I'm gonna ask Chris to stop playing for just a second, and we're just gonna have some silence here. If someone pops on and we're being quiet, we're just gonna welcome them into, and we'll pray or meditate or hold space. If you have a prayer request, you can drop it in the comments, and we'll be praying for you or meditating or sending our Care Bear stare out to the people that you're mentioning. And make sure that if it's you, that you mention yourself as well, right? Because we want to hold this space for every single one of you as well. So let's all just take a moment and connect with your own body, your heart, and your mind, and see if you can bring all of those parts of you together at the same sort of place. I'm going to close my eyes, and what I like to do in moments like this is I like to put at least one hand on my heart. And you could put a hand on your belly if it helps you to breathe, or on your lap, or you can hold hands with your partner if you're together. And you're just going to be taking some deep breaths here. I'm going to close my eyes and kind of walk us through this place too. So I'm going to take a breath, and then if we can just focus right now just on that space inside of your heart, inside of your chest, and see if you can connect with the love, the source, God within us that is inside every single human being on this entire planet, which includes you. And see if you can just connect with that part inside yourself, that tiny little piece of light that no matter what has happened to you in your story, no matter what's going on in your life right now, that light and that love and that connection exists inside of you. And then I want you to imagine just the people who are on this call, who are on this Facebook Live or this Instagram Live, that those points of light, that you're reaching out in love and connecting to all of those different points of light with all of the different people here. And that we're just gonna connect and make space and hold space no matter what's going on with all of the people, all of our anxiety and fear, all of our longing to still have love and acceptance, all of our needs as human beings, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, relationally, that all of us is online and scared and longing all at the same time. Our fear and our hope all come up in moments of need like this. And if we can just imagine those points of light from my heart to yours, to all of each other's, like it makes like a web of light. And just take a couple breaths in that place. Say a couple of prayers if that's your practice, loving kindness if that's your practice, or even just silence if that's what you're comfortable with, and just holding open space. All of that is welcome. And just imagine love going out point to point, connecting us all. And there's plenty of light where that comes from, and we never run out of love. It is a resource that we will always have more of, and the more you give, actually the more that you fill up. You can't run out of it. So you are free to let it go and to receive it back in. It's going in both directions. And from this space, imagine that the points of light move out to your city. And this is safe because it's not physical, it's just emotional and social. That the love moves out to your city and your state, your province, your region, your parish. And from there starts to spread throughout your country. Love and light and care and space. And wraps all over the world, around and around. You are part of something greater than yourself. You're not alone. And no one else is either. We carry each other's pain and each other's hope. And it makes the whole burden a lot lighter when we're all in this together. Your pain matters, your fear matters, your hope and your longing matter. And so do all of the other people that you're connecting with right now. We're just gonna hold this space together and take a couple of breaths, sending love out all around all of these different points of light all over the world, and receiving that same light back in. Care Bear, stare your love all over, and know that everyone is doing the same for you. And if you're a person of faith, I invite you to invite God into this space. That God has you and sees you and loves you, and has the world and sees the world and loves the world. And we don't know what's going to happen, and that's true. And we're just going to keep showing up in this space. And at any point you can connect back into this love, this light, this source, to both give and receive the love that is already inside of you and inside of every single human being. And see if you can just feel that in your body. Just take a couple of breaths. Deep into your belly, into your heart, into your mind. And see if some of the pressure can kind of lift too. As okay, you have done enough. You are enough. You're loved exactly as you are. A couple more breaths here, and then I'm going to invite us to open our eyes. Just breathe out some of that pressure. It feels really good. Okay. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. How are you feeling?
Hey, everybody.
Thumbs up, heart. Did you feel that? Yeah, Chris is giving a thumbs up. You can play if you want to. At any point, you have the ability to tune back in and connect with love and connection with all the human beings that are around us. It is always here for you. We're here for you. Whatever you're going through and your loved ones are going through, whatever people are experiencing around the world, it matters. And we can hold the tension between our fear and our hope. All of you is welcome here. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. You are so loved, and you are worthy of love. Love you guys.
Thanks, guys. Just be there for each other.
Play a little bit of music and just let you come and go as you please. Thank you for being here to share this space. The world needs you, just as you are. Love you, mean it.
Remember, you got this. We got this. We can be a community together even if we can't be in person. So thank you all for joining us.
See you in the morning at 7. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. You matter.
Bye, guys. Thank you.